We are not the same. I'm in a different league. Hustle hard, watch a nigga turn a dub to a P. I'm the one, you ain't nothing. Competition is.
Alright, I'm here with Stizzy Leftlane, 1 trillion, Meezy Entertainment.
What's good with you, TJ, man?
Man, chillin'. What's good with you?
You know, just another day, man. We here, you know, trying to put on for the city. You know that all the time.
Yeah, man, I got a few questions for you, you know.
What's up with it?
You know, we're gonna start it off like, when you start rapping?
I say I started rapping probably like 2008, really going hard with it, like putting out my music, really letting the city know that I really rap, you know, really going out with the internet videos and all that stuff.
Okay.
Probably 2008.
Alright. Yeah, so what keeps you motivated during this crazy era of music? Where music ain't really as, you know, really selling.
Like the streets keep me motivated, really. Like, you know, if I'm out, say downtown or something, somebody running up to me like, yo, Left, when you gonna drop another video? Like, what's your next project coming up? What y'all got coming? Like, the streets keep me motivated. Like, people every day just being out, you know, showing love, and people really want to hear my music. That's what really has me keep going hard.
Alright, so what's your biggest fear, like becoming a major artist?
My biggest fear becoming a major artist. Making it to the top and falling off. Like, falling off would be that's my biggest fear, falling off. A nigga don't never want to fall off. Like, I always want to win. I don't want to,
yeah, I can't even
see myself losing. You know? Falling off my biggest fear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can understand that. So who would you compare yourself to? Past or present?
As in like, what, like as a rapper?
As a rap artist.
Who I compare myself to? I'm different. I don't even compare myself to nobody really. Like, I don't know, like a couple people that said like my voice, like as far as my vocals and the way I rap, people compare me to Nas. But I don't know, you know, like I don't know, I don't really see myself really compared to nobody. Ain't nobody like me. Different.
Yeah, I can respect that. So who would you want to collab with that's in the industry or even a local artist?
In the industry, everybody's going for the people that's coming up fast, you know. I don't know, I probably pick a person like me. You probably see me in the studio doing a track with somebody like Beanie Sigel or somebody that done really touch the game on some real live, like rap, hip hop, like really lyrical, like, you know. I probably like a Beanie Sigel or like a Free Max B or somebody like that, you know what I'm saying? As far as local artists, I didn't work with a few artists, you know.
Yeah, that was gonna be my next question. So industry, Beanie Sigel, so who would you want as a local artist?
Local artists, man, like, of course anybody in my squad, you know, Skywalker, Fly Talker, Young CP, Chase, you know, Rome, Frick Fly, you know, everybody in my squad, of course. Like, out the squad, probably my man Nice Franklin, he nice, you know. I ain't given a chance to do a track with him. I'll definitely work with him. I did a track with, you know, Young Cartel, couple other cats, you know. Who I got a track with? My man Holla by the Dollar from Mitchell, you know.
Since we're talking about Boston rap, how do you feel about the whole Boston rap scene?
Boston rap is still on the rise. There's a lot of talent in Boston. You know, we don't all work with each other like that. You know, we kind of blackball to a certain extent, but Boston rap's alright. I feel like we're gonna make it. You know, we just need certain people that's really hungry for this shit, that's gonna put on for the city. You know, somebody like myself or people around me that you see really putting themselves out, putting their money into their craft, you know, paying for shows, paying for CDs, stuff like that, you know. Boston's alright, we gonna make it. It's just gonna take a lot of hunger.
So enough about the Boston rap scene. What about you? Like, what's your favorite mixtape that you would introduce the crowd to that defines Stizzy Leftlane?
Something that defines me, I'm still, you know, I don't.
What mixtape would you recommend to your fans or people you want to look into you?
One Trillville, that's really, that was one I tried to really touch. You know, One Trillville was, you know, straight Roxbury, you know, the center of the hood, you know, where I'm from. I was bringing niggas to where I'm from. I was bringing my supporters, my fans to where I'm from. You know, 1 trillion, that's why I called it 1 trillion. You know, we all 1 trillion. You know, free the homie Stacks. He started the whole 1 trillion movement, 1 trillion and all that. But probably that mixtape right there, it was hosted by DJ Papa Don. Shout out to my man DJ Papa Don, you know.
Yeah, shout out to you.
You know, that's one of my joints right there. But what I want to do, my first joint that I really put out on the internet and really made the covers and really tried to promote and really went hard trying to promote myself. What I want to do, that was me. I was doing what I wanted to do. Like, it wasn't no lane. I was just doing me. I was just doing Leftlane. It wasn't lane. It was Leftlane. You know what I'm saying? It was just me.
Alright, so what's on your playlist right now, as of today?
My playlist right now. The playlist right now is a little mix. I listen to everything. You know, I like that turn up shit because, you know, my squad, we always go out, we hit the club bottles, you know, rose and all that, you know, Migos, little shit like that, Rich Homie Quan, you know, the team, of course, Sean Hines, Roxbury, you know, I keep it real. I like people that just real music. I like, you know, sometimes I like to turn up, I like that real music, man. There's a lot in my playlist right now, you know?
So, all that being said, what upcoming projects you got coming that people can expect from Stizzy Leftlane?
Upcoming projects, just dropped a couple remixes, you know, did that 0 to 100, got the video you just shot, you know.
Yeah.
Leftlane, I move real quick. I do it for my niggas in the box on that jail shit. Them gun-toters niggas known to grab it still quick. It's ABK, my young niggas on that kill shit.
That just dropped, we got the Chirac remix, Skywalker, myself, Freak Fly, and Trills. We're gonna do the video for that. Me and Skywalker, we thinking about dropping a mixtape together, kind of on some, you know, like Pop and Snoop type shit. You know, like 2 of America's Most Wanted. Like, we gonna put something together for the street before the summer's over. Alright. Before all that, my man Young, he got the Re-Rock mixtape coming out. We gonna go hard with that.
Shout out Young CP.
You know, shout out Young CP, the whole Money Mob, Meezy NT. We're gonna work on that, Re-Rock, you know, that's coming out. Other than that, we got a compilation coming out. Meezy 1 trillion, you know, we're gonna put that together, you know, we've just been killing the streets, trying to just turn up, get the buzz going, man, you know?
So any last words, any shout outs you wanna give?
Shout outs. Man, shout out to everybody that been there from the start, really, you know. Shout out my man Casa, you know, he started with the video, he started me up with this shit.
Yeah, shout out Casa.
Shout out my man Tony Johnson, you know, everybody behind the scenes. Shout out my man Fresh. Shout out all the producers I got, YN, the Burry Boys, Ayo Gordo. You know, there's a lot of producers. Shout out everybody, you know. Shout out my whole team, Young CP. Shout out my man Stizzy, JoJo, Skywalker. The whole hood, you know, Joe Side, you know what it is, man. Shout out everybody, free the homies, everybody locked down, free Nizzy, everybody Pope, Q, Stacks, there's a lot, man. Everybody just, the whole 1 trillion, man. If you keeping it 1 trillion, you good with me, man. You know what it is.
It's a wrap.
Fuck them bitches, man, I'm plotting on my next dollar. Haters gon' hate, plotting on the size of your wallet. Open eyelids, never sleep, you know death is promised. Remember them days, mama wanted me to stay in college, but I chose another route. Left up by my mother house, got caught up in the streets. Ghetto ain't trying to let me out. I ain't locked in, my brothers hear them doors locked in. I'm screaming free 'em for my brothers, I'ma get it poppin'. I'm cold-hearted from these cold streets. Use caution, you approach.